Hi everyone, welcome back to another talk show with Gary and Shaneice.
Yeah.
It's me. So definitely today we are kicking off this one in high gear,
Yes, we are.
celebrating fathers. You see me?
Yes.
We can't only show up for Mother's Day.
Right, we have to show it for the fathers too because you don't know.
Fila,
Of course, have to. That's a must.
fila.
Hi everyone, welcome to the training camp. My name is Shaneice.
And my name is Gary.
This is a channel where we impart our knowledge to help you along life's journey.
Likewise, we'll share a lot of fun and a ton of laughter.
Please follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, to keep up to date with everything new.
Ultimately, please be reminded to subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified whenever videos are posted. Please like the videos and leave a comment.
Yes, we love to see those sweet little comments at the bottom of our videos. And when you comment, you might be chosen to be highlighted in our Make Noise section. So comment, comment, comment.
With that being said, get your popcorns,
Yes.
get your drink, and let's get in the mood.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Are you guys ready?
Make sure.
Let's get right into the video.
Hey boo,
What's up, baby?
let's tell them our story.
Oh yeah, let's take them all the way back.
We come from Jamaica, from the ghetto to the top. Run wet, left broke life. I would not look back. Gary and Shaneice, take it straight to the top.
Yeah.
We not drop off. God have
So,
our
so,
back.
so grab your popcorn, your soda, your drink, and get in the mood. We teaching your life, come on, yeah, that's what we do. From the ground up, don't play with us, we know a trick or two. Sit back and watch your training, camp. Come on.
We take it to the top.
Forever,
We never gon' drop.
never.
We had to take a lap round the track, now we're back. Don't even say we hype, yo, please stop, don't do that. Say what you want, we can't flop. We take it to the top.
Forever,
We never gon' drop.
no, never.
We had to take a lap round the track, now we're back. Don't even say we hype, yo, please stop, don't do that. Say what you want, we can flop. We take it to the top.
Yeah,
We never gon' drop. We had to take a lap round the track, now we're back. Don't even say we hype, yo, please stop, don't do that. Say what you want, we can flop. The training camp.
So, I mean, it's definitely important for us not to only celebrate mothers and Mother's Day,
Right.
but Fathers and Father's Day.
Definitely.
I believe over the years, for many centuries now, you see me, are dated back to the first celebration of Mother's Day. Um, Father's Day wasn't and it's still not on that same
Level. Yeah, it's still not.
like
Right.
celebrating and stuff like that, celebration. rather,
Mm-hmm.
where parenting, that specific day of parenting is concerned, celebratory day.
Yeah.
Is
And you know what's funny? What came to my mind as you were talking about that, like, I think over time, I think also the norms of society have also it also has an impact on the fathers, not most fathers
Right.
not really being present.
Exactly.
You know, but you still have a lot of fathers who are breaking that curse that has been placed on fathers for centuries and stepping up, and they're doing what they need to be done, like what needs to be done. They're playing a vital part in their kids' life.
Certainly.
So
Trust me, I know a few.
oh yeah,
I
oh
know a
yeah,
few.
oh yeah. But still, it's so sad because still you do have some fathers who have succumbed to the whole, you know, idea of what a father, you know,
Yeah.
is supposed to do, or that, you know, you don't have to be present, you don't
Right.
have to do this, you don't have to do that. You
Right.
still have. It's sad though. You still have a lot of fathers who have walked along in that path, but
Right.
we are here to celebrate the fathers who
Yeah.
stepped up
Yes.
and do the right thing. You know, we appreciate you so much.
So much. And with that being said, today the topic at hand is it's a very deep one. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Daddy, thank you for your last name.
But tell you know, when Gary got dig up for the topic, them him dig up for them, you know. You're like, I'm gonna know where I'm going for the one here, but trust me, it's such a deep topic.
Yeah.
Like when he came to me with this topic, I was like, wow.
Yep.
Like I was blown back. I was like, yo, that's deep. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I love that topic, and I just couldn't wait to talk to you guys
Yeah,
about it.
we're gonna dissect it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me? Or
Yeah.
dissect,
Right.
if you will. So yeah, Daddy, thank you for your last name. When you hear this topic, what comes to mind?
Daddy, thank you for your last name.
What are you thanking your father for?
All right. So for me, let's just jump right into it, all right? Because
Yeah.
you know this topic, it just kind of give you that thing where you just have to jump right into it.
Exactly.
Daddy, thank you for your last name, right? So for me, I've always have this saying where, all right, growing up, everybody loved my last name,
Suku.
Suku,
I love
right?
your last name.
You love my last name.
I love your last name.
Everybody have always loved my last name. Growing up, especially in school, that is what everybody called me. Everybody called me Suku. Some people don't even know that my first name is Shaneice,
Right.
which is crazy.
Because your last name is so unique.
It's so unique, right?
So unique. Pun intended.
Right? So, teachers call me Suku, the students call me Suku. Some of them even think that Suku was a nickname,
Exactly.
but growing up, I don't think I really liked the name, which is crazy.
Mm.
I didn't really like the name, but not for the meaning that I have right now. I just rather growing up. I'm like, why not call me Suku? Whatever. I don't call me Shanice or whatever.
Hold on, let me interject.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shanice, right? When we just started dating, I used to call her Suku. You see me? Her name is pronounced Suku.
Right.
Sukkoo. See, I called her Suku because it was the norm for everyone at school to call her Suku.
Right.
You see? And I remember one day I got a message from her saying that no disrespect, but I feel like I would rather you calling me Shanice, my first name, because you were saying that Suku just feels like we're not close. And it's people like
That are on the outside. Yeah. Oh, that's so crazy. That's
so I'm
like,
like,
I didn't even remember that.
okay, right. Shanice.
Right?
But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
But that's not true because when it just brought it up, I was like, you know, my comment so cool. When no one explained, I was like, oh yeah, I remember. That's crazy. But I didn't really like the name. Just because it doesn't really sound like a young people name or just everybody had called by their first name and I'm calling by my last name and whatever. I don't know. But I wanted people to call me Shaneice, but growing up it started to become my norm. Everybody calling me Suku and stuff. It was just normal. But then as I got older, um, I started to dislike the name even more
Why so?
because because so I fall into that category of kids that didn't really have that tight connection with their dad.
Our bond.
Our bond, yeah. Um, so for most of my life, my dad wasn't really present. He was there,
Right.
but wasn't present.
So
Which is sad.
easy to locate,
It's right.
but not easy to connect with.
Right. So I always and then when you have certain family members that you kind of like, everybody have that. You have some family members that you wish you weren't related to.
Yeah.
And where I'm like, I really don't like this last name. Like, I don't like, well, not really saying I don't like, because I love my dad.
Right.
I love my dad, but there's certain ways and certain things that he do that I don't like.
Yeah.
But I will forever love him, forever care for him. But there's just certain things that he have done along my life journey that I really, really dislike.
Yeah.
So knowing all of that there are so many schools that I just didn't connect with. And so that's where the deep dislike for the name came. Because it's who is affiliated with the name that I didn't really want to associate myself with. And so, and it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. And so, when Gary and I started dating and whatever, I used to say to him, oh my God, I just can't wait to change my name to Brown. And Gary is always the one to say, no, but why not keep the name and name Shaneice Suku Brown? And I'm like, no, why get rid of the name? You're like, you understand? But so yeah, that's kind of what the name.
But the thing is, so if growing up or at this present stage, right, that you're in, your father sidestep his responsibilities in a sense, which led you to and him to basically have a great sense of disconnect. Right. And because of many ties to the name, him sidestepping his responsibilities and the name of the family in terms of people did things or whatever you just explained, you felt like you didn't want the name anymore. Right. To the extent where you felt the dire need for people to address you as your first name or by your first name, Shaneice. Right. Now, sitting down here today, reasoning were to the fathers on this, topic. Yeah. Daddy, thank you for your last name. If you don't like the name that much, why should you say thanks for your last name? Why am I saying thanks for the name? Well, for me, I'm saying thanks for the name because even though I'm not thankful, like I probably don't like the name, I'm thankful for it because it has taught me a lot. Yeah. The name has taught me many, many lessons. Yeah. It has, as I just explained, it has opened my eyes to a whole other side of the world that someone can really
not like a name, but be thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? Um, it has molded me into who I am today.
Right.
You know, that's what a lot of people know me as, or knew me as, still know me as. You know what I'm saying? It has open, well, not open, but it has. As I said, it has opened a whole other side of the world to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for me, when I think about this topic, Daddy, thank you for your last name. Right?
And before you get into yours, and this is so crazy, like it's good that we're having this discussion too, because for me, you're gonna hear a whole contrast in the story.
Exactly.
So,
and that's what I love too, because
yeah,
there are a lot of people out there that will be watching
that would probably understand what I'm saying.
what you're
And
saying.
there's a lot of people who would understand what you're saying.
Well, you don't know what I'm saying. As I don't say what I'm about.
Alright. Go ahead.
You see me? You probably have an idea.
Right.
But all right. So this is it. Before I state my my point. As for Shanice and many who is wearing the same size of shoe that she is wearing, wearing your dad wasn't present, still isn't present. You don't feel like he's ever gonna be present, right? And listening to this topic, Daddy, thank you for your last name. You're like, why am I thanking my father? But they ever rate him, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Thank him for what?
Right.
You understand me? For like here, I don't even want to know that guy. I don't want to see him be left. He open.
In case, you know what? I don't mean to cut you, but in cases like this, sometimes you just have to think about the positive that the name came with, the positive that the whole um being his child, being connected to him, being his family member, being his offspring, blessed you with. Sometimes you can't just meditate upon the negative, but the positive. Think of the family members that you do like. Think of your siblings. Think of your mom. Think of the way how your life turned out. You understand? If it wasn't for my last name, if it wasn't for the things that I went through, if it wasn't for him not really being present, I wouldn't have certain qualities that I have now. You understand? And so I am grateful. I am grateful for the name because it made me into an exceptional young woman, because I fought a lot of struggles in life. You know, when it come on to men in my life, you understand, because I didn't have somebody to say, oh, this and this. You understand?
Like a father figure.
You understand? And that you know, probably, you know, teach me certain stuff, certain road codes, certain little things. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to fight. So I had to fight, and I had to figure out all of that on my own, and it made me stronger. So all of that to say, that's why I am thankful for the last name, because I am who I am today because of that.
Exactly.
You know?
And as I was saying, right? So for those who is in the position as Shanice that your father didn't stay and stuff like that, I want you to listen closely to this. There are many women out there, right? Let me just say from that stance, that has gone through a lot with their biological father. You see me? And hearing this topic right now, Daddy, thank you for your last name. It doesn't sit well with you. This is the thing. As Shanice just explained, for your father to leave, sidestep all his responsibilities and stuff like that, it's like sometime in life, even those that do you wrong, you should always thank.
True. Definitely.
One of the most important things, let me say this. Always be appreciative of your Goliath. If David never had a Goliath, he would have never given the opportunity to sport the crown. You see me? So telling your father in the sense of um, he didn't wear any responsibility. Daddy, thank you for your last name. I'm thanking you for something that I didn't have any say in getting, but because I got this and I grew up to understand what it means, and the meaning of this name is nothing but pure distance as what you have always portrayed. I'm thanking you for this name because now I'm stepping away from it to go marry to a husband, to secede from this name. Thanking you for your last name in such a sense where I'm also thanking you for teaching me the lesson that you have taught me.
Yep.
In your actions and
Yep.
in your distance as a father.
Definitely.
Right? So, I hope that you guys understand that.
Yes.
You see me? Bouncing off Shanice, meaning to the topic and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, my meaning to it.
Yes.
Again, topic at hand, Daddy, thank you for your last.
Thank you for your last name.
Now, listen. I am laced and wired with my father's gene.
Right.
Gary Augustus Brown Sr., Gary Augustus Brown Jr. When I was born, I seniored my father. You see me? I became a junior and he
became a senior. Right.
Likewise, he became obviously a father.
Right.
One who now realized that I have responsibilities. I have a life to tend to.
Yeah.
However, big up to my father.
Yes.
But listen.
My father-in-law.
Yeah, you love him.
Yes.
But I really love this conversation and I've waited for so long because what I'm about to talk about in this interview, I've always wanted to say to my father.
Yeah.
You see me I come from? Growing up as a child, my life with my father was never easy.
Yeah.
I did not live with my father. Let me put that out there. Shaneice did not live with her father.
No.
So you're going to see the similarity in our story.
Yeah.
But you're going to see the trajectory and the mindset that has built because of fatherhood in our life. Right?
Story in our life.
No, the thing is, I'm the first from my father, first child out of 6.
Right.
The last from my mom, right? I always wonder growing up, Shanice, why my father could have tell me say him love me, but in many instances I didn't feel
it. Wow.
And Daddy, listen, you're gonna be watching this. I'm gonna sit to it, say watch it. When you stick through this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a blessing in this for you.
Definitely.
And there's a blessing in this for the audience. Whatever you're facing with your father, right? Now the thing is, I have to thank my father. My father gene is laced within me.
Oh yeah.
I have to thank my father for many things.
Oh yeah.
But the first thing I have to thank my father for, right? Outside of being a father, outside of, taking part in the whole making me, right? God, my mom and stuff like that. Outside of that, my talent.
Yeah.
I swear to God, my talent, track and field. I love nothing like I love track and field.
True.
Nothing at all.
But I love me more.
No, you're not a thing.
Okay.
You're not a thing. Let's get that right. You are a person. You are my baby. You're my woman. Is it where I come from? You're not a thing. Let's get the noun on the table. You see, people, places, animals, and things.
Right.
Let's take it back to basic now. Because when I want to say, are the only thing, and then people go say, "What you know, like Shani? What happened?" No,
Yeah.
no. So we get that out the door.
Right.
Moving on, right?
Yeah.
Thing is, um, I love track and field. I sleep it, I eat it, I breathe it, I meditate on it.
Yeah.
I've been doing track and field since when we really and truly, the first time I lay eyes on youths in the street at Jamaica, Water Street, where I come from.
Yeah.
Then I'm town West Kingston.
Yeah.
Over there in the Water Street, and I see the youth them a race and thing from I realize that the man them I move on them foot. Now go at a walking pace, it a go at a fast.
Yeah.
I love what I see. I love the speed, I love how it feels, I willing to put my body through anything. And let me say this.
Sure.
A lot of people not even know this, yo.
Yeah.
And my keep it's not like I keep it a secret, but
Right.
sometimes people kind of feel like, as Masika said, more than one the way I go forward, and things I go feel or stuff like that. Is it?
True.
Thing is, I've been 150 pounds for well over 10 years.
I know, right?
I gain no pound every single day. Shaneice can attest you. I work out, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
For real.
I'm not
For real.
joke workout. It's like, you see where I come from? Because the thing is, without a ticket to me, you don't have a chance.
True.
You see, and being an adult, you can't, you're not able, because I'm not from a rich family. Shaneice is not from a rich family.
Right.
We came to America with no strong like support or anything
Nothing.
like that. We have to go
First
to
of all, remember we come to America,
yeah.
we don't pizza suitcase.
Exactly.
But when we had trouble come to Rochester, it broke on the train.
Remember that,
Yeah, it broke. I mean, I feel hold it up together for bring it.
right?
Oh yeah.
And so the thing is, thank God to all those who give, extended a helping hand throughout America and stuff like that. We
Definitely.
have to build a life for ourselves to what
Yeah.
you guys are seeing now. And so when the dream meets the reality,
Yes.
it's a very tedious place, and you have to be skeptical and intelligent in what you're building and how you're building.
Sure.
So that's why I haven't hit the track as yet, but I stay working out. And as I said, when I broke out into this specific, talk about life and stuff like that, without a ticket, you don't have a chance.
Right.
If I'm waiting on 5 years or 10 years to situate my life, then to pursue my dream by then, especially because it's physical movement and stuff like that, cadence and
Right.
probably along the way I gain weight, I put and stuff like that.
Right.
So I would rip up my ticket and not give myself a chance to get a ticket. So it will always just be a dream and a failed one. So if I can look at 5 years, 10 years and work within that time frame to build my life and still work out and stuff like that. So when the appointed time come where I don't have to work for anyone else, now I can go out there and do what I love. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, without a ticket, you don't have a chance. So back to the topic now, right? So as I said, my father gave me, and that's something that I want you guys to think about that I just said. Without a ticket, you don't have a chance.
Yeah, the austerity.
Peak with your dream, the reality meets the dream. Just find a base, a foundation, pray to God, work hard every single day and never give up on it, right?
Definitely.
Oh, again, first love track and field. Daddy gave that to me because Daddy was a track and field athlete at his time, right? Now, the thing is, because of smoking and influences in West Kingston, this is something that my grandmother told me before she departed the earth.
Yeah.
That she's disappointed in him. She showed me his medals, awards, everything that Daddy did really fast, and I'm sure West Kingston can attest.
Yeah, definitely. Well, definitely.
Everybody else can attest to this. My father, lightning. That's why them call him fire.
Right.
Because back in the days, nowadays I'm gonna call him lightning, but back in the days them say due to all house used to burn down fast.
Yeah.
It's like a fire with light and it just keep on. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So the thing is now, Daddy um Daddy and I situation wasn't what I expected or what it was supposed to be like as a father. See my father every day, typical whenever I want to. But the support
Wasn't
wasn't
there.
there for me, right? As I said, my grandmother was very disappointed in my father not pursuing track and field because, take up smoking, stuff like that, the influences, right?
Right.
No, she cried a lot of times and she said to me, because she knew that I could run before she passed.
Nice.
Till this day, I've never kissed a spliff.
Yeah.
Never.
Right.
And that's one promise that my grandma asked me to make to her before she died.
Yeah.
She said, grandson, please don't take up smoking like your dad.
Yeah.
Don't drink like your dad. And those legs of yours, use them to the best of your ability. That's why I'm in America. That's the greatest accomplishment I have received from track and field, getting my visa to travel to America. Might not have no scholarship, but that's the least because I go to college now, I can afford it to pay everything. You see me? So giga thanks. It doesn't matter figure of tuition, I can pay that. You see me? I come from, and I live in a thing, I work hard to
Right.
pay any bill. You see me? I come from. But my main thing is financially supporting myself track and field wise. And we've been doing that. You see me? I come from. No, the thing is, because I don't know, I feel like it's not just me, but God that placed it on the inside of me, and I'm sure you can attest to this. Even though I never felt fathering from my dad
Right.
as how I should have,
Yes.
I knew that what I was seeing and feeling wasn't right.
Wasn't right. Yep.
And that's very critical.
Yeah.
I realized that there was a void needed to be fulfilled.
Yep.
What I did, I went out in search of markers.
Yeah. Wow.
Listen to me. You guys are gonna learn something.
Yeah.
Barbering, the name or the title, barbering, is something that I honor. And you guys are gonna see. Because one thing with me,
Yeah.
A always have to connect to Z.
Yeah.
Trust me. You see me? We keep on telling them I'm a very deep thinker, and it makes perfect sense. I know my for respect and love. You don't see Usain Bolt going on the track, breaking records, and continue to do that, right?
Yeah.
Without a strong support system. And even though I'm talking right now, passionate, I want you guys to know this. I would have never had the freedom in my mind, in my dome, to think the way I think had it not been for the world in which Shaneice and I have been, and God, of course, above all, have been working on over these years.
Yeah.
As a result of my thinking, I can have the clear head that I have to think and continue to be profound in my speaking and thinking.
Yeah.
It's the access point,
Yeah.
or definitely the access point or the gateway in which you have given to me and God in my environment.
Right. Right.
You cook, you do all these things. And it's making fun, so we support each other, right?
Right.
So I just want to thank Shaneice for that, you see, because being a strong man, being a great man, them say, is a strong woman.
Right.
So anyway, but
Right.
come from me great, she great, me strong, she strong, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You see me? And I want to thank you for that, giving me a space and stuff like that to actually have the time to sit down and think and digress and breathe and stuff like that. You see?
Definitely.
Appreciate you and I love you.
Love you.
Right? So yeah.
Yeah.
So to the topic now, guys. So the thing is, I had to go out and search for markers, right? In the streets, of Kingston, you have igglers or vendors. I used to walk the streets of downtown Kingston. You see me? Flaggy, stoplight with the KFC there, down a town. What a top or they want to say bottom, but bottom, why for that anyway? Bottom KFC.
Yeah.
You see me? I come from
Yeah.
a place to walk and sell chocolate, airport, everywhere upon New Kingston. Right? Now, in New Kingston, there was this barber shop on New Kingston Shopping Plaza, right? Where I met a barber
Yeah.
by the name of Kirk Blair. I'm off a show to Kirk.
Big up yourself, Kirk.
And I'm calling these names of these specific individuals in by honoring them, of course, today on Father's Day, but by showing my father why I did this and how I had to do it.
Yeah.
Right? To be cool for him. You see me? No. Me, Kirk, as a barber.
Yeah.
But it was just deeper than cutting someone's hair. You know, him share him story with me by saying when he grew up in country area, rural area of Jamaica, and how he started barbering was by letting his clients or whoever that needed a haircut at the time to just like sit still and like a stone or whatever was there.
Right.
He used like broken bottles to shave their head and to give them a line. I swear to God.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I'm sure that because remember, you know, every skyscraper started at a foundation.
Definitely.
The foundation, you won't even have it standing still.
Definitely.
Wind, water, anything can push it away. You know? So it wasn't just his job, what he was doing every day. And I'm sure hundreds of people that come to that barber shop on New Kingston Shopping Plaza can attest.
Yeah.
Who have gone in there to whether woman, whether they, you know, cut their eyebrow, get a haircut, or from man, we get a haircut. Kirk Blair is one of the most hilarious.
He is. Down to earth.
Down to earth. Someone who you can't burn him and then toss up your face, curl your face. No. He's just so humble. He's welcoming. He always says in the barber shop.
And he always has a word of wisdom for you. Yeah.
He has the quality of always making sure that clients can revisit.
Definitely.
You see me?
Definitely.
So I sat down and I took keen attention to this guy. You see, until this day I call him my father.
Yeah.
And I mean it from my heart.
Yeah.
Kirk Blair was the first man, the first husband, the first father that I looked at and said, this is what fatherhood looks like.
Yep.
This is what it's supposed to feel like from a dad to a child.
Yeah.
And I did not, through the process, I did not resented my father, but rather look at Kirk Blair and be a son in that regard. And just be with my father the way how he was going about his parenting style.
Right.
You see me? And the thing is, what Kirk taught me is that I had a voice as a youngster.
Yeah.
Kirk have millions or probably over exaggerate, but multiple videos on his phone or laptop.
Yeah.
From a talk, him always say, "Ball, you know, so me have the video them on my laptop and me used to take a yo, cause me used to love go like cartel."
You still have them?
Yeah.
You need to send them to me. We need to see that.
But they send it to me one time when they show you stuff.
Yeah.
You see me? And him just make me know, say, yo, as a youngster, not because you're young, I respect you. And he always said something to me that the more I, you know, grow and transition through life and understand about myself, he always tell me that you're different. You're so different, and that's why I gravitate to you like that.
Wow.
And I always appreciate him. So I looked at Kirk, and that's when I realized, as a barber, as a father, a husband, someone who love this job and it's very entertaining and it's very down to earth. I remember Kirk used to have this book, Marcus Garvey philosophy book.
Yeah.
And he told me that, Bala, growing up, I couldn't read.
Yeah.
And I had to make sure that I knew how to read, and would take like newspaper and Gleaner and practice from that, and like small books and stuff. And it was like learning words and syllables and all of that. And it was like, yo, it's like you telling your story to me, your father in me.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
Yeah.
From a father.
Yeah.
Someone as old as you.
Yeah.
Looking at me as a youngster selling chocolate. That you open up your doors. Of course, Miss Angine Seafa's place, but you open up your doors at the barber shop and you welcome me, and every time, have a conversation and stuff like that. I always feel the need to share, and not just share like a glazing way, but in a profound way. It's like, it's so meaningful. This feels right. This feels like what fatherhood should be like.
And he did it in such a way where he never once did look down on him.
Never.
And
the thing is, no. So, the thing is, I had to move on with life and find different markers, which I'm going to, explain further down in the topic.
Yeah.
Fathers.
Yeah.
And what I took from them was different traits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I realized the brokenness of my father. His father was present in the sense of support, because his father lived overseas, right? My grandmother took care of him and stuff like that. Now, sometime in life, we tend to, which we do have the right, but we tend to blame our parents because of how they treated us and stuff like that. But there's one thing about forgiveness. It's never for the person who is getting it. It's always for the person who is receiving it.
Definitely.
And so if you can look at your parent situation, evaluate it and say, but daddy or mommy never had this. So, of course, it's right for me to expect it. But on the flip side, I can't expect something from them that they don't have. For example, if I have $50 in my bank account and you approach me saying that you want $150, I only have 50. I can't give $150. If you get what I'm saying, so you need 150, but I only have 50. And even though a lot of people may, rebut and say no. It's your parent, they're the ones who took part in, the whole creation of you, and they should be there and stuff like that. Trust me, majority of the people in this world, we all have, not all, but most of us have broken parents.
Yeah.
And if you can look at the situation in a different way, then you'll be able to forgive them. Right? And that will basically set you free.
Yeah.
From all that bondage and anger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, the topic, Daddy, thank you for your last name. Jeez.
It's deep. And you know what? Many can take it and put it and apply it to their life, because all of us have different stories. All of us go through different experiences and stuff like that. So I know that a lot of people that are watching are really meditating upon the topic, and they're thinking about it in a lot of different ways. And please don't hesitate to share with us. We'd love to see those.
Up until now, I haven't stated what the topic means. Daddy, thank you for your last name. I'm thanking my father for his last name, because my dad showed me a picture. My father showed me a picture with his decisions and his life. As I said, he gave me my first love, track and field. he couldn't match up to what he wanted or what was expected of him because of bad habits which he took up, right? Every Olympics, my father sat down or sit down in his living room, watch it and cry. And his words to me is that I should have been in those lanes.
Yeah.
You see me I come from? With my spikes, lace up and all of that. He's in
Yeah.
as him love it like that. He know everything about the sport.
Yeah.
Now the thing is
True.
I've taken my father's name or it was given to me at birth.
Yeah.
You see me? And the picture that my father showed me over the years is everything that no son would ever want to be. Let me say this. Daddy has been to prison, lock up, jail, many run-ins with the law, many run-ins with
Yeah.
whole heap of
Yeah.
thugs
Yeah.
from West Kingston.
Yeah.
He has been in running with a lot of people, civilized people, because of what he did. You see me I come from? Nothing like threatening or anything like that. Let me just say.
Yeah.
You see? But the thing is, I spent my entire life not wanting to be nothing at all like my father.
Wow.
Nothing at all like my father. So if you guys are following us to this point, this is a major twist. Because starting out, they must have thought that, oh, what is he gonna say? Like, I feel like he's at the other end, like, oh yeah, his father was a runner. Stuff like that. No. Listen to me. I spent my life in a lane striving to be everything opposite of my father. I don't smoke, I don't drink. You see me I come from? I keep one for 10 years. You see, even though daddy I'm step mother they say,
Yeah.
while you see me I come from? Everybody wonder why and
Right.
you see
Yeah.
the decisions they will make all of that. You see me I come from? And this was one of the most important things that I had to do. Find fathers out there who fathered their child or children soundly and adopted or tried to pirate those skills, right? And traits, even though I'm not a dad as yet, but take them onto myself in building an aura for myself so that when I have kids, I know how to be wholesome
for them.
My kids. Now look at this. My entire life, I'm 25, going to be 26 in like less than a month.
I know.
You see? I spent my life not wanting to be anything like my father. Traveling the world. I've taken my father's last name to places that daddy haven't seen doors to.
Right. His entire name.
His entire name.
Right.
And the junior is the senior, right? And the thing is, I have to thank him for his name. Daddy, I have to thank you for your name because you have showed me a picture of what I would have been if I had succumbed to ill decisions. And I have shown you, or is still showing you, a picture of what your life could had it not been for the decisions that you made. So that's why I will forever love and respect my father. Because it's like he's taking a bullet for me and showed me the depths of the wound and the damages the bullet have done.
Yeah.
And on the other side, teaching me how to dodge a bullet and to be someone to not walk, go in any vicinity where bullets leave guns and hit people or objects.
Yeah.
So I have to thank him for that as a man, as someone who sport and wear the entirety of the name that my father has from earth.
Yeah.
You see me? So sometimes mommy would have said, why come like you love your father so much?
Yeah.
But not that.
Yeah.
As a youngster growing up, you know, in the rock, in the trenches, the ghetto, Kingston, Jamaica, West Kingston, and for me, think the way I must think and stuff like that. It's not just for the building of character for me. It's also to show to my father forgiveness. You understand what I mean?
Right.
For many lack.
Yeah.
The voids and stuff like that. And for him to know that this forgiveness is pure.
True.
And it renders a gateway for you to be free of all shackles, whether mentally or physically, and go and live your life. And if you have never gotten the chance to sit on a plane seat, to roam the circles of a city outside of Jamaica, in whatever continent it is, your seed, your son, the junior, is doing that. So I may not be there physically, but my seed, my junior, my bloodline is doing that for me.
Definitely.
So, Daddy, thank you for your last name. You see me?
As you always said, as Gary always said, like, he is so proud to say that he's everything. Don't say
Oh,
it?
say that. She can't say that yet.
Yeah.
No, man, that's the message to my father. Don't say that yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's at hand now?
Let's talk about absent fathers. Absent fathers and the impact it has on the home and society.
Yeah.
Right? Absent fathers.
Yeah.
It has a crazy impact.
Exactly.
Especially on I don't even know if I should say especially on females. Because trust me, males they need it even more.
You think so? I think it makes sense. Girls would probably more need the mothers.
I don't know.
A little bit.
Listen, I don't think they need both. I just think they really need both because both of them have completely different roles and different responsibilities to play.
True.
And when you're missing one, trust me, you're gonna lack some of those lessons, some of those things that you should have gotten from that person. For me, I don't know. I can't say which one it will impact more. I just have to say it's gonna impact the kids generally.
Generally, yeah.
It's gonna impact them. You understand? And when you as a man leave the home, especially alright, you as a man leave the home with a mother and son.
Yeah.
Who is going to really help to control that son, especially in the inner city, where that son has a lot of influences from the society to go pick up guns, pick up smoking, pick up all the wrong things. You understand? Who is going to help that mother with that daughter?
Yep.
When man want to come after your little girl?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's different things are different things can happen.
Exactly.
You understand? When a man, a father figure, a good father isn't around. You understand? To help steer the ship, to help direct the whole family, to help protect, to help lead. You understand what I'm saying? And I've definitely experienced that.
Yeah.
I've definitely experienced that. You understand? And in the home, it's my mother with two girls.
Yeah.
You understand? And we're not ugly. Some men are gonna come. And if I had a strong father, because I look at what I do.
Yeah. Back.
Nobody could ramp with me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But so it affects the kids differently,
Yeah.
but it affects them overall.
Definitely.
It affects the family, trust me.
Yeah. In all ways.
Yeah,
In
so
all
like
ways.
that's why we're just imploring all fathers to just stick around.
Yeah.
Don't leave, trust me. Don't leave, especially the young men who are gonna become fathers in the future. I hope you're listening. When you become a father in the future, let it stick in your head. I hope you know the effects that it's gonna have.
The effects, yeah.
The effects that it can have. If you're not there, if you are there, just know. You know something? It's so important.
And I received that.
Yeah.
Because if you're dishing out something, though it's our platform, you're dishing it out. And if you're gonna dish out that, I have to take my share of that as well. You see me come from?
Oh yeah, right.
Because it's just right. You know, it's coming from us.
Yeah.
We are not yet parents. I'm not yet a father. You're not yet a mother.
Right.
You saying that message to fathers, I have to absorb that myself.
Definitely.
You see me?
Definitely.
So much for that. And for the fathers that still, trust me, your reward bountiful.
Trust me.
Believe me. Fathers that
Trust
stay,
me.
because you have some father will stay still where them they leave the most of the responsibility up to the mother. But as they always say, half a mother is better than none. In some cases, that can be argued and be,
Yeah.
won by whichever party, depending on what point you pull.
Yeah.
The thing is, most of the father they must stay. You have to give them credit.
Of course.
Or all of the father they must say. You have to
Of
give them
course.
credit. Thank you for sticking around, even if you don't have a job.
And
Your presence means a lot, and that's one thing that I always love about my father. But we're gonna get down into that.
and to all the fathers that stayed, and to all the fathers that stay and father kids without father.
Yeah.
Yo, them father, them stepfather there,
Yeah.
with stepping and father the kids, them banana. Oh my god, and them do it with such a sincere and genuine heart. Them do it with nothing, expecting nothing.
Yeah.
Them do it without
Big up to the father them we stay. Big up to the stepfather them.
yo.
Yeah, man.
Kudos to you. Kudos to you, yo. Like you have some fathers that literally step in and grow the kids them like a fit them one.
Oh, yeah.
Take care of them, provide for them financially every alley like a fit them one, and just kudos to you, yo.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Big up to you. All right. Now, so fathers who flunked are left because of selfish reasons. Them not feeling like they want to take up such a mantle of responsibility at that time. Right?
Yeah. But it's so crazy. What give
So and the thing is they need a chance to right wrong.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, I get it now.
No, the thing is fathers who stayed, if you're watching who left our front, right? And 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line, or whichever time frame in your life you feel the need that I need to not rekindle but amend, return and try to see if I can be accepted. But you feel like, no, I'm never gonna be accepted because I already made this step, and I'm sure at this point the kid hate me. I want you guys to understand this. Fathers who left and have the
And want to come back.
yes, yeah, your father don't take care of you, your father left, he don't love you, all those things that the community that you are, based in will be telling you and stuff like that.
Right.
And while most of that can be true, we're here, as advocates
Right.
for both parties.
Right.
It's better in life for you to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a try. You never know what it can turn out to be and how we can fix the situation. The mentality, the heart of a father. Because I have a lot of fathers out there where they want to hear from them youth, but you feel like you don't have the right because you left. And the child now really need you. There are some kids there that don't even care about what their mom is saying,
Definitely.
they just want to see their father. They want to learn about his side of the family.
Yeah.
And while the kid is in need of fathering, the father is in need of getting his child, you know, um, on a level playing field.
Yeah.
But he fears rejection, and the child is in a strong,
Yeah.
where he's saying or she's saying he will never come back.
Yeah.
But stuff like that. So it's like, who is going to make the step? Who's going to make the step?
Yeah.
The father should make the step. Make the step if it turns out the way you don't want it or expect it for it to be, which is you get rejected, or if it turn out like, oh, the child accept you and stuff like that, don't just come and leave again.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
And even if you do get accepted, no, even if you don't get accepted, the first time you try,
Keep trying.
You gotta keep trying.
It's your child.
It's your child.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep trying and prove to that child that, okay, you can trust me again, that I'm not gonna hurt you. You can trust me again, that I'm not gonna leave.
Exactly.
But trust is something that builds over time. You can't just come after 20, 30 years and say, oh, trust me because I'm your dad.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. You have to work on a relationship, and a relationship goes both ways.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to work on it. You got to build that back right from scratch.
I know what you mean.
You got to be willing. You have to be willing to learn along the process. You have to be willing to, what would I say? To give it your all. You have to be willing to accept the truth.
Yep.
You have to be willing to accept the rejection. You have to be willing to accept a lot of stuff, and because you're gonna get hurt along that process. Because the child is gonna let you know how they feel. You understand how they felt hurt. What did you do? Whatever. You're gonna have to accept that, and then you guys can work on the forgiveness and move on. But that has to get let out.
Definitely. And you know what? I have a question for you. How should the mothers react to returning fathers?
I think the mother should allow it 100%. I don't think mothers should talk against it. The child is not asking for you to be in a relationship with the father. The child is asking for them to be in a relationship with their father. You know what I'm saying?
Strong.
Yeah. So let it be. It has nothing to do with you. It's 100% between that child and their dad. What they think they need in that moment, because it's up to them, their decision at the end of the day. If they come to you and say, all right, daddy, reach out to me, he wants whatever, you say to that child, okay, what do you want?
That's true.
I have nothing to do with it. You have nothing to do with that. True. It's their dad. What do you want? Do you want to rekindle a relationship with him? Go ahead.
I love that.
Yeah. Don't stand in the way and feed nonsense, feed your own drama to that child. That's you and the father's drama.
Yeah. And you know what's a meaningful
nothing to do with the kid.
A meaningful thing that you just said? Let it be. So mothers, let it be.
Yeah.
On that note. So 3 meaningful or hilarious things that you'd like to share about your father.
3 meaningful things.
Are hilarious.
are hilarious.
Yeah, because I mean,
There's one thing that my father, it's very meaningful. It's very meaningful to me, but I know it's very meaningful. It's more meaningful to him.
mhm.
But it is very meaningful to me. When I was younger, my father, he always tell a story. Oh, every day he pick me up from school and him always carry me back by mashed potato and gravy.
KFC.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Very ironic.
Him always say
Shanice had mashed potatoes and gravy yesterday. And
yesterday.
you're gonna eat that after this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's always saying that, oh, me used to buy mashed potato and gravy. And then anytime like we catch up in a no argument or anything, he's like, I me buy mashed potato and gravy for you every day.
That's crazy. Like yo, daddy, I thought about
Probably was 5.
years
Or
ago.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he's always telling that story and stuff like that. And there's a lot of memories that we do have. But there was a time where he just he was completely out of it because of life situation. That's another thing with men and their pride and ego. Don't let it stop you from being a father.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? My dad went through something where cause back in the days, he was a man. You know, him had a man, him have him money, him have him car, him night out, him dress up every day. You know, with him gold chain and gold and whatever. And the moment that stopped, the moment he couldn't go about and do dress up and living that lavish life, and he felt demasculinated. He felt like his manhood was taken away, and that happened, and all of a sudden he couldn't function. So he just everything was just done.
Yeah.
Done fathering, done husband, done everything. It was just like it was just like life was incomplete. Don't you ever let material things define the person who you are or how you live your life. Don't do that. You understand? And so it's crazy, and that's why I thank God that we experience both.
Yeah.
We experience down and we experience up. I'm not gonna make we experience up.
Oh yeah.
We experience every level.
Yeah.
And we live our best life at every single level. Yeah, we live our best life at every single level.
We live what?
Best life
At
every single level.
everybody.
You know?
Yeah.
So a lot of men go through that. It's funny, but a lot of men go through that where they feel like, oh, they're not man enough and they can't be around. Your kids don't want your money, sir. Yeah, okay? Your kids want your love and your attention and your guidance.
Truly.
We don't want your money. We just want you to be around. Even if I $1, I'll go pay son. You know, the other day I saw this video of a father. Oh my God, it touched my heart. This video of a father, and he was dressing his son. A lot of people probably see the video, dressing his son, getting the son ready for school. And you know, my comb him here, my eye along him skin, everything, and him say him only $100 to get a little boy. And the little boy said, no, I don't want $100. And he said, well, that me have to get that. Me have to get the next money in it so I buy some chicken back and me go cook it. So you come home, come eat.
Yeah.
That little boy there, I said, oh, I'm not $100 no. But you see, when the little boy there grew up,
Oh.
the little boy there gave him father the world. Because guess what now? Even in your brokest stage, you never left.
Yeah, man.
You're broken and me and you go through that. You show me love, you care for me. You not even take out your anger for me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, fathers, the kids don't want your money. Your kids are not your woman.
So on that note, for
real.
Your kids does not want your present.
Yeah, they want your presence.
Your present.
A word. Chop it. A word.
They don't want your absence. They want your presence. Yeah. All right. So you have two more meaningful things.
Watch out.
Should talk, so
Right? No, but I think that was the one that stood out to me. You have yours? Yeah.
May have. All right. So listen to this now. All right. I say get for me. All right. So first thing, as I said earlier, thanking my father for my track and field ability.
Yeah.
Right. gift from God, but definitely passed down through from God through daddy to me. You see? Listen to this. In 2011, my father bought me a phone. So daddy called me
Yeah.
on the phone one day, right? And he's like, where, where you there? Come check me.
Yeah.
So I said, "Mo pa di alish pa yun." So I said, around King Street, man, come link me. So I said, all right. This was on someone's phone, right? Him call me upon. So I went down there and daddy's like, yo, the phone, I'm gonna need it because I need to call someone to make an important call. But he would do that time to,
Right.
one time, just like borrow the phone to call someone, make some important call and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So I gave him the phone. He stepped aside, made a call. I was there, just chilling. I tell you with daddy. Him is like a lion in terms of like when a lion prey upon something, them just alert,
Yeah.
behind the bushes in the dark, cause man, I forget that piece of food and that piece of meat that we're passing. That it was just sitting down, chilling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, daddy made the call already. Why daddy, why he's not giving me the phone? Listen, when I laugh till I'm dead, as a mom would have said, yo. So daddy was there now. And I'm like, yo, daddy, can not get the phone? Because, me I go home now and eat. So he's like, yeah, man, you just easy,
Yeah.
Me have one more call I'm to make, man. I'm not saying I give him back a show. Just go on up. May I give you the phone? May I bring the phone come give you? So I'm like, I was disappointed. So I'm like, okay. He sent me home saying that he's gonna come by the house and give me the phone. So I'm like, all right, then, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sir, come with my phone. Because
Right.
after all, he said and done, my phone and a daddy phone, what daddy I do. Listen to me. Circle daddy the next day.
Yeah.
Daddy was like, the call that I'm expecting, I don't get the call as yet. Just bill my youth. I'm so give the phone. All right, go on up, may I come. Daddy never came to the house.
Yeah.
Next day now, call daddy. Call the phone. Daddy, where they? He's like, I'm on the way. I'm on my way to the house to give you the phone. No, he never came that day. On the fourth day, I heard this sound, this ringing, this phone noise in the house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this noise sound like my phone.
Yeah.
Listen to me, This noise sound like my phone. So I started to move closer and closer to the noise that the phone was making. It was like a ring, like a ringtone.
Yeah.
The phone was on my brother's bed. Some say, oh, your phone is like my phone, your phone. So him say, yeah, no, it's definitely like your phone. So I'm like, yeah, man. So my brother now said to me, I was looking at it last night and I was saying, oh, this is just like Bala phone
Yeah.
because your father sell meat. Yo,
Yo.
I
Yo.
was like, what?
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
Him say, Bala, your father sell me the phone. I said, daddy sell you that phone? I said, that's my phone. So, but remember, me and my brother live, So my brother was like, when I look on the phone, I said this look like ball phone, but him assure I said, no man, me have a brother phone in my pocket, three of them I have. Me have one for me, one for your brother, and me have one when I sell to you right now.
Yeah.
So my brother bought the phone. When I because that was a fourth day. So I think when I was calling, because I think I was using my mother phone or my sister phone for call. When I call the phone, no, for call daddy, because remember my brother told me that daddy said he had three of the phone.
Oh, okay.
I was in disbelief. I never want to believe so my father
Really
tell my
tell your
brother
brother.
phone. So me borrow my mother phone now and call daddy. But then daddy may call.
I
My
think.
brother may call.
Yeah.
I was calling my brother
Yeah.
phone, which is my phone.
Yeah.
So now I'm mad, you know. Go to
Yeah.
my father now. Daddy, what go on? What's up with the phone? Daddy's like, man, you just easy now, man. I'm gonna tell you something of it. I said, Daddy, you sell my brother the phone.
Yeah.
I say, you want to look for me. Yo, it's like the way I'm stay, I'm not envy nothing at all.
That's true.
I never eat my brother. But I was so mad that my father never knew what he did to my household. Daddy gave me a phone, took the phone from me saying that he's gonna make a call over a few days.
And sell it.
Told my brother the phone. And I was living in the house without a phone
And your brother have your phone?
while living in the house with the phone. But I was not the owner of the phone anymore. My brother was the owner of the phone.
No, sorry.
What a piece of calamity.
You understand? Mm-mm.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
I had a saving pan, right? I had a saving pan.
Yeah.
And one day I went by my father's house and I'm like, yo, daddy, what's up? Because I always loved my father reasoning and presence.
Yeah.
And again, fathers, trust me, your kids especially, it doesn't even matter, not even know especially, your son, your daughter, your present mean a lot. Right? No, my father was like, say, I want us to go to America right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Because I was like really small. So daddy's like, yeah, man, we go to America right now. Someone said, Daddy, you sure? Listen to the argument that my father said no. I was so young and stupid. Daddy said,
Jesus.
you have any money up by the house?
Oh, God.
I'm like, yeah, daddy. Daddy, remember say, I have a little saving pan and I'm saving some money and stuff. So daddy's like, all right. Go for everything in the saving pan. And this is what I'm gonna. This is what Daddy say he's gonna do with the money in the saving pan. I had 750 Jamaican dollars, which is like $5 US.
Yeah.
Daddy said he's gonna use the money to buy 2 parachutes for the both of us to use the parachute and fly to America.
Yo, man, I remember the story, yeah?
Yo, nobody not excited like me. I was in primary school.
Yeah.
Yo, listen to me. My father could tell me that the cow is fatter than the rat, and I literally believe it.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
That's how I look up to that man, yo.
Yeah.
I speed off for home. You see me?
Yeah.
And my mother was asleep, you see? And I had a metal saving pan.
Yeah.
And, obviously, you gotta have a lot of coins in there.
Right.
So it's making noise. So what I did, I used a knife and I just like made a slit. So I was like in the room just shaking the pan and shake it. So mother come over and like, she wake up because she heard the knife.
Right.
So she came over to the room now and she's like, why are you emptying your saving pan? So I'm like, mommy, hurry up and pack me a bag of clothes.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, what are you talking about? So I'm like, me I got foreign today. Me I got America. So she said, she started like, she said, where you get that from?
Yeah.
Here I got America. Daddy send me for the money so me can buy a parachute.
Yeah.
Yo, Yo, listen. Yo, my mother laugh.
No.
Yo, she laugh with this yo, she laugh. She's like, yo, listen to me. Just take $300 out of your saving fund and go give your father.
Yeah.
Because when she called, my brother and my sister them and start telling them no and everybody start laughing because they're like, yo, you cannot travel in a parachute, right? I was so disappointed. I was so mad.
Yeah, for real.
So I went down now and I told my dad, and he's like, yo, this is everything. So I'm like, Daddy, mommy said this I'm for you because you
Yeah.
I got foreign from parachute. Yo,
Yeah.
him take it and him just say, alright, stay right there. So my soul come, don't listen to her man you. Anytime you see me come, it's a car you see me coming and with two big bag of that type of parachute that we take off from over Boys Town School.
Please, yeah.
So that's like three crazy story with me. I've never learned more, but that's three crazy story with me. Definitely have to share with my father, yo. I swear to God. The truth meaningful, but the two crazy story, trust me, yo.
True.
That hilarious. You see me? Um so again, let's resume back to the topic for a bit, right? You were about to say something earlier, right?
Yeah.
Remember, I was saying that throughout my life, I strive to be nothing like my father.
Yeah.
Having gone through so much in life, searching and seeking for the true identity of a father,
Mm-hmm.
to me,
Yeah.
pulling from many fathers the role that they possess and project onto their kids in such a way that I took that onto myself to mold myself so that when we start having kids, I can be that monument of a father to our kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've definitely learned a lot.
Right.
And it has shaped me 100%.
Right.
How I think, how I operate,
Right.
the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're in the year 2023. In 2021, I received a text message on my birthday from my father. In life, Shanice, you have people that has done us or done to us ill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have a lot of people that look down on you for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people that envy you.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people that just do some stuff that basically rendered you a hurdle on your journey.
Right.
And we feel the need to want to prove a point to those people with whatever achievement, and that's what we as human beings use to prove points to people.
Right.
Achievement. I've lived my life seemingly healthy, wanting to prove a point to the world, to myself, but largely to my father.
Yeah.
That I'm nothing like him. Right? Because of the whole situation with us. You see me? And on my birthday, 2021, daddy sent me a message. And in that message was a sentence.
But wasn't it last year? Okay.
In that message was a sentence that allowed me the lens actually realize that I was in somewhat of a bondage and a race to a no ending place. The sentence was that I am happy and proud of you that you didn't turn out to be anything like me.
Wow.
And when my father said that,
Yeah.
you were the one who
Read
read that message. I thought to myself that this is definitely satisfaction. This is definitely confirmation to the many work that I put out over the years, accomplishment. But I realized that I was in somewhat of a bondage, that I was working so hard to prove a point to my father that, for example, if I was working 5 years to prove that point, it could be a case where my father had gotten that point 5 months into the journey. But I worked 4 years and 7 months plus, thinking that I'm proving the point when the point was already proven.
Yeah.
And not just that, but you have to live for you.
Yeah.
When you said that to me, something lifted, because now I got confirmation from the person that I never wanted to be anything like, that I was working to not be like, that he realized
That you are.
that I am not anything like him. On the flip side, it's like, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it? I could have gotten to where I am today just focusing on me and what it will mean to me, than what feeling it will project onto somebody
Somebody
or who I want to feel inside for these accomplishments
Right.
that my father will see and will absorb in such a sense. I'm like, yo, I was in a bondage. But you know what? I was tossed aside by my father for many years. And in showing him that, because one thing, and this is not a disrespect to daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, let me say this, has always told me, I don't want you to grow up and be anything like me. And I use my accomplishment for acceptance from my father.
Yeah.
Don't use accomplishments for acceptance from anyone.
Anybody. From anybody. Live for you.
Live for you. And the thing was, my father knew that I was different from a tender age.
Yeah.
And he has always told me that I shouldn't be anything like him. So for me to, of course, fulfill that thought over my life from him, I had to do it, but I feel like I was doing it in a bondage way. So something lifted, and this is my message to my father. I Gary Augustus from Jr.
Yeah.
Today, year 2023, wish to be everything that my father would want to be.
Wow.
I want to be everything that my father wished he could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a lot of fathers out there in prison that before they went behind the bars, they had kids.
Yeah.
And they talk to their kids, they're doing some work in the prison, making a little money.
Yeah.
Trying to see, I can buy you, something for Christmas. I can buy you a pair of shoes. I can probably send you a cake or a card for your birthday. And they never got the chance to. They're in this serving life or 40, 50 years or, many years. And they did not get the chance to live and to fulfill their purpose or will never get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
They're hoping through their kids.
Yeah.
Vicariously, they'll accomplish that or anything close to it.
Yeah.
And so I just want those kids to know that continue to strive to be everything that your mother, your father wished they could have been or be rather. Because if daddy, as I said, can get fulfillment from his name indirectly, the fulfillment is direct.
Yeah.
It hits home.
Yeah.
And that's why I had to say, or have to say, Daddy, thank you for your last name.
Definitely.
Thank you for your last name.
Yeah.
100%.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the lion palm.
So it definitely changed from I want to be nothing like him to I want to be everything that he wanted to be, that he wished he could be.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And
So
I must make mention in respect to basically paying tribute.
Yeah. To some fathers.
Some fathers who played an integral role
in your life.
In my life, in shaping my mentality. So I can be able to think the way I'm thinking right now and to project a love I never got from my father into him. Or the acceptance, right? I have to make mention of these fathers so my father can know that while I'm giving you a chance to live again, breathe again, indirectly, you have some fathers out there that you have to thank indirectly who have shaped my thinking as a person in the earth, directly.
Definitely.
And the first person is, as I mentioned above, Kurt Blair.
Definitely.
You see me? And as I said, again, I remember everything that I say. A will always make sense to Z for me. Always. Barbering, I don't take it lightly. You see me? Because a barber was the first person who showed me what true and authentic fatherhood looks like. So Kurt Blair, big up yourself for loving your wife. Kurt was also a stepfather before a father to his wife and her son.
Right. Right.
That's one thing that I adored, love until this day.
Yeah.
You see me?
Definitely.
One person I have to big up is my stepfather.
Yeah.
Yo, them one they raised me like
Definitely.
Earl Mersha Campbell.
Yeah.
He's deceased now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I call it their Rome. Probably I eat a East Indian mango. Big up yourself.
Right.
Them one they love me. generously.
True.
You see me?
True.
Big up yourself anywhere at all, lady. God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Ransford Spalding,
Yeah.
coach. My coach, Mr. Spalding.
Yeah.
When I never have no high school for God, if it hadn't been for God and Mr. Spalding, we wouldn't know you.
Yeah.
I swear to God, when I was in search of schools and stuff like that, Mr. Spalding was the one who called me. I called him and I told him the situation. He's like, Gary, God is telling me to help you.
Yeah.
And starts. Just the other day we talked about this. When I arrive at Jamaica, I know what I want.
Yeah.
And Mr. Spalding loved me unconditionally. And this one thing he always say. No matter how much cuss Gary,
Yeah.
him are the only one out of all of my athletes them will never yet try to size up or disrespect me.
Yeah.
As a coach, as an adult.
Never.
I always laugh. That's what him always say. And anyone can remember him saying that in a meeting. It definitely adds to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It can attest to that. That
right.
Coach listening to this can attest to it.
Definitely.
Say, no matter how much Gary just laugh.
Yeah.
He never yet disrespect me. I'm a respect coach till this day for him though.
True.
Track and field coach. Them man they make me have a visa for the travel in America. Make you have a visa.
Right.
That's travel in America. I'm Chinese, never do track and field.
We're to the story next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, whatever I say, if it's A, it match up to Z. Coming to America, the father that played the first male figure, first father that played an integral role in my life till this day.
This is day.
Patrick Tyndall.
Definitely.
Coach Tyndall. Again, if it's A, has to match up to Z.
Yeah.
And I don't take it lightly. Patrick Tyndall is a mixture of the two above mentioned names.
All in one.
All in one. A barber and a track and field coach and educator.
Yep.
You see me? Till this day, Coach Tyndall never turning back, not only for me, but for you.
Definitely.
The whole heap of phone bill them when they pay.
Oh, yeah.
Tyndall has always been there. It doesn't matter if Tyndall has assignment or whatever it is.
He's going to drop it all.
Tyndall will leave everything, jump in his car, come to me and Shaneice rescue.
Oh, yeah.
He's always to our rescue.
Oh, yeah.
Tyndall has done so much for us. Tyndall is the first one that has ever brought us out in America to even have dinner.
Yeah.
Ever.
The first person.
First person.
Yeah.
And it wasn't one time too.
No, multiple times.
Yeah, when we used
Multiple times.
to school,
we call Tyndall.
Pick us up, never frown, never say no. He's always there. And let me say this. Tyndall, when we were living in Rochester for the year 2016 to 2018 when we moved, right? Tyndall cut my hair for free for 2 years. I never had a job until this day. No barber has ever touched my hair except for Tyndall.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody at all. Rochester is his house is like an hour and 30 minutes away. And I am always happy to put gas in my car
and drive all
the way to a whole different city to get a haircut. Because let me tell you this, yo, I believe in a loyalty. You see me? I believe in loyalty.
Definitely.
If you can cut my hair for 2 years and I never had a job for free.
Yeah.
When I start making money, it's only right for me to come back to you because what you did, you never had to do it.
Definitely.
And I always tell you that. You see me? So I respect you, Coach Tyndall. I love you and thank you so much for all the investment.
Oh, yeah.
The next person that played an integral father role in my life that matches to a lot of my traits.
Yeah.
Samuel Zebberman, my earth science teacher.
Yeah.
You see me? A mentor, a father figure, a great husband, an educator, a people person, one who is very down to earth and willing to share all his experiences and intellect garnered from anything that he's come across or touched.
Yeah.
Samuel Zebulman, the greatest. And if we go into the top, Mr. Zebulman, I have to come to the top.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, the world, no one learn about Mr.
Yeah.
Zebulman. I love Mr. Zebulman to my heart.
Yeah, like Gary could always sit and have long conversations with Mr. Doubleman. It just goes on and on and on for hours.
All right, let me say this before. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna ask Shaneice this so you see I'm not lying. What does me and Mr. Zebulman have in common?
What does you and Mr. Doubleman have in common?
Think about Mr. Zebulman and what he's always expressive about, and the same for me.
What it does?
Hmm?
What you and Mr. Doubleman always talk about?
Don't shame me.
You don't think? What is that?
Me can help you.
What? You mean?
Him, his way of always thinking about everything.
Oh, how he planned everything?
Everything.
Yeah, he planned everything to the T.
Yeah.
He planned everything to the T, yeah. He's very structured.
Mr. Zebulman is what?
Very structured.
Mr. Zebulman is what?
That's what you're looking for?
Very structured.
Yeah.
Very, very, very structured.
Yeah.
For example, he's so structured where whenever he's traveling to a city,
He looks up everything,
The
even the
temperature.
weather.
the animals, insects, or whatever that plague that place. Um, whatever nuances.
Everything. He knows everything without before going there.
Yo, but just Mr. Zugman, I will forever love and respect. Trust me, you shaped my life
Mm-hmm.
in such a vast way.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Mm-hmm.
great Father, and you have shaped my thinking regarding what a human being, a man, a father, a husband supposed to be like. Thank you so much, sir. There's so much that I can go on and talk about,
Yeah.
but trust me, he's the G.
Yeah.
Okay,
For me, oh, what do you have?
let me have two more.
Oh,
Mr. Stewart,
yeah.
right? We spoke about Mr. Stewart. Mr. Stewart is our the person, the father, the husband, the dad that took Shaneice and I in,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I really love about Mr. Stewart,
Mm-hmm.
Shaneice, his willingness,
To listen?
his willingness
Yeah.
to say yes and sign off to every dream or idea that his wife presents.
Mm. Yeah.
Very supportive. When you talk about a supportive father,
Yeah, he's very supportive.
you have to check
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, he's behind you 100%.
I swear to God,
Mm-hmm.
very, very supportive, very humble.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't make a fuss about anything at all.
True.
Anything.
Yeah.
Very, just like, you can just expect him to go to work, come home, have his, get his, we call it, legumes.
Yeah.
You see me? Legumes and stuff like that from Wegmans. I sit down and just watch CNN and have his ideas and would love to share them or watch a movie and just build, go to church, spend great quality family time
Yeah.
with his wife, with his kids, stuff like that. Great father.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Mr. Russellville.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, God. Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill with everything.
Mr. Bill, Shanice and I would have never gotten into
Our job.
teaching had it not been for Mr. Bill. I love Mr. Bill.
He was everything.
Without reservation, without hesitation. Mr. Bill is deceased now. The other day was his birthday and I had to look up in the sky and I had to utter a small prayer to God for him. Mr. Bill he was so proud to see us. I swear to God, sitting on right here, honoring fathers.
He would even love to just watch
Yeah.
this whole thing.
And Mr. Bill really loved Shanice. He told me some things about her that it wasn't just coming from him. I know it was coming from God.
God, yeah.
I really love Mr. Bill, very supportive. One thing that I learned about, and I'm sure you can attest to this because we always talk about it, that Mr. Bill was 63, 63, 62 when he passed. And he was always willing to listen and to accept young people input in every project along the board, across the board.
And he trusted
Yeah,
our ideas, our
exactly.
input. Yeah.
So, Mr. Bill, I know that you are wrapped up in the palms of God.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that we love you, we appreciate you. Happy Father's Day in heaven.
Yeah.
And just always know that we'll forever make you proud. I know what you expect of me. I know what you expect of Shanice.
You know what? I know it. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You can talk.
No, finish what you're saying.
I'm saying I know what he expect of everyone he has impacted their lives on earth. All his kids, that
Oh, yeah.
grew up at school,
Yeah.
that. And just know that we love you, we appreciate you, we cherish you forever until we meet again.
Definitely.
So those long conversations and stuff.
Oh my God.
Love Mr. Bill.
He would find time no matter what to sit and have a conversation.
And he always come to class for me.
Yeah. And you know what he would love?
What?
He would love to see you dressed like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crazy?
The hat.
So Mr.
The
Bill
hat.
dress.
He loves those hats.
And cologne. Fragrance. Trust me. He never got a chance to get the Yves Saint Laurent when it just came out because that was around the time when he had passed. But I bought it for Shanice.
Yeah.
You see me? So, and he really loves you like his own daughter.
Yeah.
He always tell me that. So there's no better person to have the cologne than your external daughter, Shani.
He definitely could see when something was wrong. Like he would like say, what's wrong? Something is wrong. Come talk to me.
Yeah.
Like he just watch how you move and whatever. He's so observant.
He's great.
Yeah, he just everything.
Another person that I have to shout out is Pastor Melvin. Pastor Melvin taught me what a prayerful man looks like. A man devoted to God and his family and his wife. Always wears a smile and is very easygoing. Very deep, very intelligent. And he's definitely a mentor to me. And he has the utmost respect for me. Whenever I'm around him, I can feel the ambience of acceptance.
Yeah.
The ambience of, I just want to know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while,
Yeah.
It's just a great thing. So happy Father's Day to you, Pastor Melvin.
Happy Father's Day.
You're not just a father to your own, you're a father to many. Trust me, you're a father to many, and many can attest to that. Happy Father's Day. So that's for me.
Yeah. So Gary spoke of some fathers who are definitely father figures to me, like Tyndall, Mr. Stewart, Mr. Russell. They played such a vital part in my life. And I think you did a great job talking about them. And I will not go for that. But the person that played a vital role in my life, as well as those men was Uncle Junior. Well, I call him Uncle Junior. He was one of the elders at my church, and he knows me from I was a baby. Since I was a baby, just born, he knew me from then, and he has always been in my life straight up until, you understand?
Yeah.
Until I left Jamaica. And anything at all, I could call an Uncle Junior. Anything at all. And then we had also in common that we could sing.
Yeah.
So anywhere he's singing, he would take me along to sing as well and stuff like that. And he was all like when I look at him, I could always see a sense of proudness. He would always be proud of me in whatever I do,
Yeah.
at church, in school, and whatever. And anything at all that happened, I could always count on him.
Yeah.
Anything at all, like I'm in need of some lunch money. I'm in need of something. I always know that I could go to Uncle Junior. So I have to say Happy Father's Day to you. You played a father figure in my life when I needed it the most.
Yeah.
Because in Jamaica, I didn't have the luxury of, having a lot of father figures. But you probably don't know how much I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting you know that I really, really do want to talk about you a lot. You definitely stepped up. You definitely stepped up in my life and fill that space, fill that gap that a little young girl in Jamaica really needed. So happy Father's Day to you.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna leave it right here for now. There's some fathers that I would love to show. Happy Father's Day to.
Yeah.
Um, my mother husband.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day to you, Mr.
Happy
Husband.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to my father-in-law. We are do.
Happy Father's Day to my father-in-law.
Happy Father's Day to Mr. Suku. Big up yourself, sir.
Happy Father's Day, Gary Augustus Brown Sr., otherwise known as the greatest, the only fire. Yeah, my father-in-law that.
Come like it's a dog plate here, daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Happy Father's Day, daddy. They don't know. Big up yourself. I see a lot
Yes.
about you to you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that will be tapping into this and be watching.
Yes.
Big up on yourself. You see me? Straight from our channel to you guys. It's hard. We just want you guys to know that keep doing the great job.
Yes.
You see me? You guys are phenomenal. You guys are valuable.
Yes.
You guys are celebrated today and will forever be celebrated.
Let me just say Happy Father's Day to my father, my daddy, the one Danny. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to my mother's husband, Linval. Shout out to you. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to all fathers.
All fathers. You see me? Happy Father's Day to Kirk.
Blair?
No, Kirk Facey. Kirk was dead. My father's best friend.
Oh my God, yeah.
He's deceased. But January, Kirk, big up yourself. Beyond this dimension, happy Father's Day to you because them man definitely play a father role in my life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day to all our friends that became fathers.
All friends, but they even know if name them out like Ricardo, Nero, Blackwood. Who else?
Yo.
So much of them.
David, Bonito.
Saeed, Another opinion. Aji. Who else?
Marshawn.
Oh, friend them.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to you. I don't know, my back now working, so the dog never give me a, I don't know what kind of plane to use.
Yo, Plem.
Uh-oh.
Yo, happy Father's Day to all our friend them, family stuff. Just happy Father's Day,
Father's Day to you.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up to God. Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to God. Yeah. My daddy that.
Yeah. You guys big up on yourself. We appreciate you guys for sticking with us.
Yes.
And talk you guys this ear off. I hope that this means a lot. It rendered a lot.
Yes.
And please leave your comments, your thoughts, everything like that in the comment section. Please do. Remember to like the video, subscribe,
share on all platforms.
Exactly. And if there's something specific that you took away from watching this, please comment it in the comment section because that just make us know that okay, what was said was valuable. This was valuable and stuff like that.
Yeah.
TV alternate.
Right.
I just can't forget.
And just continue to share. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
Yeah.
And we are so grateful and happy
Yeah.
to everyone that's been supporting us and stuff like that. So just continue to support it, continue to share, just tell everybody about Gary and Shaneice, the training camp, and stuff like that. And yeah.
Big up on yourself.
Bye.
Peace.
It's Gary and Shaneice. Yeah.
Sky high, baby.
Plain rice, handsome.
So I guess it's till next time then.
It's Gary and Shaneice, y'all.
Woo!